Good morning.
Good morning.
I've prepared a speech for y'all. My name's Mike Holliday, and for the last 30 or so years, I've made my living off the water here, either as an ocean lifeguard, a fishing guide, or a fishing writer and photographer. But that's not why I stand here before you today. I'm here because Stuart, Florida, is where I choose to live and raise my family. And that's because it offers the water-oriented lifestyle that we love. See, Florida's a peninsula. It's surrounded by water, and the majority of our recreational and outdoor activities are water-based, which is why our population lives along the coastline. You know, if you don't like water, you better love golf. I don't play golf. Neither does my family. I stand here before you because I love where I live and to tell you that I'm not going anywhere. The way I see it, we're looking at the perfect storm. Every person here knows, every one of you, that the polluted water being sent to our coast via man-made canals needs to go south through Sugar Land, where it will naturally filter, restore the river grass, and recharge the aquifer for South Florida's water supply. In the last year, our politicians have voted to support sugar subsidies, despite the fact that everyone here today is against them. They misappropriated Amendment 1 funds, money that everyone here, everyone that voted for them, knows was meant to purchase conservation lands, and specifically to buy land south of Lake Okeechobee to facilitate the return of the natural sheet flow. Our politicians continue to support fracking in a flat state where the water supply is completely dependent on the groundwater, on the underground aquifer. And they support All Aboard Florida, a passenger rail system, a farce of a passenger rail system from Miami to Orlando that everyone here knows is designed to move freight and will ruin every one of our downtown areas in Stewart, Jensen Beach, Fort Pierce, and Vero Beach. See, I grew up in believing in the American dream, a dream based on the basic tenets that hard work will allow me to accomplish anything that I want, and that I could even be president of the United States one day. And if I worked hard and saved my money, I could buy a house, and when that house was paid off, it would have enough value to support me in my retirement. I grew up believing in a political system that dictates that our elected officials are supposed to represent the people, to vote the will of the people, not a personal agenda dictated by contributor funding and greed. What I see before me is a perfect storm, where historic rainfall has sent over 3 billion gallons of polluted water to the East Coast every day, where over 7 billion gallons a day of polluted water are going to the West Coast. What we're looking at right now is the single largest habitat destruction in the history of Florida. And it's happening during a tourist season and an election year. And that's created the perfect storm of public outrage that has you here today. So I'm here to say, there's a public storm of outrage, and it's coming after you, Rick Scott. It's coming after you, Marco Rubio. It's coming after you, Adam Putnam, and every goddamn one of you who misappropriated Amendment 1 funds. It's coming after every politician who supports sugar subsidies, fracking, All Aboard Florida, and everything else that the entire population of the state is against and ruins our quality of life. This is an election year. And if you want my vote, you're going to have to stand in front of me and out loud say, I will not support sugar subsidies. I will return Amendment 1 monies to their rightful use. I will vote against fracking. All aboard Florida. And anything destroys what it is about our quality of life. And if you want my vote, as a politician, you better stand up and say, I will fight to my last breath to purchase the land, to restore the natural flowways south of Lake Okeechobee, to recharge the Florida aquifer, to restore the River of Grass, and to rebuild the second largest national park in America. See, I fish and I vote. I dive and I vote. I surf and go to the beach and I vote. I take my kids tubing and recreational boating and I vote. And so do you. My name is Mike Holliday, and I live here, and I'm going to vote every politician who works to destroy my way of life out of office. And so will everybody else who's here. Last thing. Take notice, politicians. There's a storm coming. It's a storm of public outrage, and it's coming after you.